good, everyone? It's UturnCrobat here, and I'm returning into you today with my Q&A answer video. Now, if you remember, a little while ago, I made a Q&A video where you ask me questions, and I go ahead and I answer them. And so right now, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. If you didn't put a question into this video, then I apologize. I will be doing more of these later on in the future. So if you want to be a part of it, then just keep an eye out for future Q&A videos. So right now, we're gonna get started off. The first question comes from. I'm gonna butcher some of these names, by the way, and I apologize for that. But the first question comes from C-Sime, and they asked two questions. The first question was, why did you start YouTube? Now, the reason why I started YouTube, that's actually a really good question. I never really actually talked about that. But the reason why I started YouTube is because, one, I love to, I don't know if you noticed, but I do love to talk. And I do love video games. And I wanted a way to kind of incorporate that and just put them together. And I was watching YouTube, and I was getting motivated, and I was just thinking about, well, of course, Shaggy Penguin is just one of the YouTubers who I watched when I first started. He was actually one of the few people who I was watching. There's BLX Vibe, there was Shaggy Penguin, there was, who else was there? There was, Mega Mogwai, I forget who else. I'm not gonna name off a bunch of people, but Crobat for the Win was one, I just remembered that. But anyways, so the reason why I started was because I wanted to just have fun. I wanted to have fun and talk and play games. That's really all that I wanted to do. Because I knew back then that if I when I got onto the webcam like I'm doing right now, then it would definitely just help me out with my self. How do I want to say it? It was gonna help me with, like, I'm self-conscious, so it was gonna kind of help me out with that, because prior to me starting YouTube, I had never been in front of the camera, and with that being said, I figured being in front of the camera was gonna be kind of cool, and to be honest, it has been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun, simply because I like being in front of the camera now. I like just being goofy, I like being stupid, I like being just me. And so that's why I started YouTube. Mainly just to have fun. And just to branch out. Because I wanted to do something else in my life. So I just wanted to branch out, just kind of like have fun. And this light is being so annoying. But that's why. Now the second question that C-Sime, I'm so sorry. But the second question he asked, why Crobat as a mascot? Well, okay. Well, from Gen 1, Zubat was never really my favorite Pokemon. But Golbat was just kind of there, and I kind of like Golbat. Obviously I like Golbat more than Zubat. I like the big mouth, the big jaw there with like the two little teeth up there. And so Golbat was kind of cool. But when Gen 2 came around, when Golbat got the evolution of Crobat, I was just floored, because at that point, I didn't really like Golbat all that much, but when I saw Golbat's evolution into Crobat, I absolutely loved it. I really did. And Crobat is just one of my favorite Pokemon. It really is. I just love the design. I love the design, and I keep mentioning this on my channel at random times. It's kind of weird, but I keep mentioning this on my channel that Crobat, his mouth doesn't look like a mouth at all. It actually looks like a mustache. And so now that I've been seeing those memes and whatever else, I've just I've fallen in love with Crobat. More so this gen. Well, not this gen, but when I first started Pokemon again back in Black and White days, Gen 5, that's when I kind of just fell in love with Crobat all over again. So I'm glad Crobat is my mascot. I have used it competitively, and it's pretty awesome to use competitively. If I do say so myself, if you haven't used one, please use one. They're pretty damn fast, and they hit hard with a choice band if you decide to go that route. Next question comes from Camaro 56. Sorry if I butchered the name. Camaro 56. He asked, / she asked, anyways, could you make a video of you making a video? What's after Pokemon, or what would you play if Pokemon ceased to exist? So, I mentioned this in my update video. I will be making a video of me making a video. And that's going to be going up, I'm not really sure, hopefully soon. It's not high on the priority list right now because I have been away. I need to get certain things done first. So that's not high on the priority list, but I will be uploading that video, or rather recording the video then uploading the video, because that's how you do things. And so, what's after Pokemon? What's after Pokemon? I don't think there's ever going to be a what's after Pokemon, because Pokemon is always going to be my life. Whether I'm LPing something, or just opening packs of cards, or something, I don't think Pokemon is ever going to die with me. If anything, I'll play a different game or something on my channel, but Pokemon is never really going to die for me. It's never going to be... It's just going to be there. It's always been a part of my life. I mean, hell, guys, I have a Litten plush. Hell, guys, I have a Rowlet plush. Can't even talk about plush. I have a Rowlet plush. Sorry about all the freaking dust that you may or may not be seeing flying in the air. Anyways, so, I don't think there's ever going to be what's after Pokemon. But the next question is, what would you play if Pokemon ceased to exist? That's a very good question, because that kind of goes back to why did I start YouTube? Now, if Pokemon ceased to exist, if there's nothing, then I don't know. I don't think I would be here doing this right now, only because even though I love playing games, Pokemon is life. I grew up on it. I love it. I played all the games. I don't think I would be doing this if Pokemon wasn't a thing. Now, if something took its place, I don't even know. If I absolutely fell in love with something other than Pokemon, if Pokemon ceased to exist and I fell in love with something just as hard, then I probably would be doing this, what I'm doing right now. I may be doing this right now, but as far as I know, if Pokemon didn't exist at all, then I wouldn't be doing this, like I mentioned, unless I fell in love with something just as hard. But as far as I know, I wouldn't be in front of this camera right now. There would be no UturnCrobat, because Crobat is a Pokemon and Crobat would not exist. So that's really a tough question to answer fully. And so if I didn't really answer the question, then I apologize, but that is kind of my answer. I don't really have a great answer for that. But the next question comes from my man, Prince D'Angelo. And by the way, dude, thank you for throwing a question down here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Prince D'Angelo asks, if your life was on the line, I'm assuming, if your life was on the line, would you rather eat a fried frog's butt on a stick, or eat a grilled peanut butter tomato cheese sandwich? What the fuck, man? Eat a fried frog's butt on a stick. To be fair, people eat frog's legs. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna eat a frog's butt. Grilled peanut butter tomato. Huh. That's a really tough question to ask. I think what I would do is just stick with the actual food, because, I mean, I don't know what a frog's butt tastes like. To be fair, if you fry anything, it can taste good. So maybe if I fried the frog's butt, it would taste good. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Why did you ask this? So I think I would just eat the grilled cheese, even though it has peanut butter, cheese, tomatoes. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh my god. So, I'm gonna choose the grilled cheese. I don't know. They're both horrible decisions. I don't know. Moving on is from Say What Entertainment. And they ask, if you could have one ability and one weakness granted to you, what would they be and why? One ability and one weakness. Ah, shit. One ability. One ability. Damn, man. One ability would probably be... Dude, that's really, really freaking tough. I mean, maybe... I can't think of any really good ones that would really help me out in life. I mean, like... I don't know. I mean, I can't really, like, if I decided I wanted to levitate, that doesn't really help me out. It would actually help me in the winter, so I don't have to walk through the snow, but I can't really think of a good answer for that. I don't know, there are so many freaking abilities. And if you're talking about Pokemon abilities, then yeah, I don't really have a good answer. There are so many abilities, and I need a refresher course on all of them. Oh my god, there are so many. But if you're talking about, you know, like, superhero powers, abilities, stuff like that, which I don't think you are, so I'm not even gonna really answer it like that. But if I had one weakness, why do I need to have a weakness? If I had one weakness, I don't know. If I had one weakness, like, I mean, I guess my weakness would be grass? I don't even know. Like, I don't walk through grass on a daily basis, so I mean, like, I wouldn't get hurt from that. So I have no idea. I'm so sorry if I don't have a good answer for that. Say what? I'm sorry. I just don't have. I don't know all of the abilities. Like, there are so many abilities. Like, I know a few. I know, like, actually I know some, but I don't know all of them. And I forget what's out there. What are the good ones? You know what I mean? So there's a freaking hair in my mouth. And so I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for that. I don't know. I'm sorry. So Frozen Colorus. By the way, I'm going to leave some of these guys' links, Twitter links, and whatever else down in my description, because some of these people I actually do talk to on a daily, maybe not on a daily basis, but I do talk to them. And they're awesome people there, and I want you guys to go check them out. Whether it be a Facebook link or a Twitter link, I do want you guys to go check them out. But Frozen Colorist, thank you so much, man, for putting a question in here. He asks, how many Pokemon plushies do you have? Ah, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Bulbasaur is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13 is Umbreon, 13, 14, you can't see them, but 15 is Pumpkaboo, 16, you can't see it, but it's Wobbuffet, 17 is Popplio over there, ooh, moving, 17, 18 is Torchic over there. I don't know if you can see it, but Torchic is right over there. So how many did I say I have? 18? Holy shit, I have 18 plushies. Oh my god. But to be fair, nope, I don't even know what I was gonna say. But I do love all the plushies that I have. I definitely need more room, but I definitely I have a lot of plushies, and I do want more. I just don't have any space for them. But I will be showing you some of my favorites. I have this little cute Zubat, who is actually riding on the back of my favorite plushie ever, Zora. The reason why it's my favorite is because I absolutely adore Zora. Where is all this dust coming from? I'm sorry if you can see in that. It's kind of gross. I apologize. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been sick in my update video. I said that not here, but I haven't really... Sorry. But anyways, Zora is my favorite plushie just because it's so freaking cute. And this one actually got... Let me actually clean the dust out that. But this one I actually got from Japan. Right there. See? And this cost me about 50 bucks. So that is one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, Zora is one of my favorite Pokemon, and Zora the plush is one of my favorite plushies. And we have Rowlet right here. And Rowlet, I'm on Team Rowlet. I don't know what team you guys are on, but I'm on Team Rowlet. I absolutely love Rowlet. He's such a cute Pokemon. So I mean Zora, Rowlet, I mean, even though it's not over here, I do love Umbreon. Umbreon's on the shelf over there. I don't know if you can really see, but Umbreon's on the shelf over there, and I do love Umbreon. So I have 18. I have 18 plushies. If you want to send me a rack or a shelving unit, I'd take it. I'd take it. Monka Max asks, what Pokemon could you absolutely live without ever existing? So, basically, what Pokemon could you absolutely live without ever existing? So I think her question is, what Pokemon do I hate? I think that's her question. And to be fair, I don't really hate any Pokemon. I don't. I mean, some Pokemon may be trash competitively, but I don't really hate any Pokemon. I really don't. Because, like, even Magikarp, even though it's just a useless fish Pokemon, it evolves into Gyarados, so there's some use in that. And so, I don't know. I don't hate any Pokemon. I mean, the Pokemon Garbodor keeps coming to mind, but he's pretty decent, used competitively, so I don't even really hate Garbodor. The design, it kind of sucks, but then of course back in Gen 1, there was some odd Pokemon designs as well, you know, Muck, Grimer, and just shit like that. So I can't really go on and say Garbodor has a trash design, because there have always been some weird Pokemon designs, and I'm not saying that I hate the designs, I'm just saying that they're weird. And so I think I'm gonna move on, because I don't hate any Pokemon. So I can't say that I could live with one. I can't say that I could live with one if they didn't exist, if that makes sense. So I don't really have a great question, because I don't really hate any Pokemon. But Monica Max asks, nope, just kidding, I already went there. Aqua Hypernova asks, how hype are you for Pokemon Sun and Moon? Will you do a Let's Play on it? First of all, I am extremely hyped on Pokemon Sun and Moon. I am going to be LPing Pokemon Moon. I have my graphics done and everything. When I say graphics, I mean my thumbnail and my layout. I have all that done. And so I'm hyped because I have my friends over here. I have Litten. Oh my god, Litten's so soft. Litten. You already saw Rowlet, but I mean, of course I'm hyped. And Poplio is over there. And of course I'm hyped because these are freaking cute. They are, and I love them all. And the fact that I just recently saw Z moves for your starter Pokemon, it's really cool. It's really cool. I love the fact that Rowlet, in my opinion, basically evolves into the green arrow. Even though it kind of doesn't, but it kind of does, because it's like, it has a hood and arrows, and yeah. But if anything, I think I actually saw one of the new Ultra Beasts, and it was Ultra Beast, I think 5 was Glutton. So that was one of my favorite Ultra Beast designs. It was pretty cool. It had like a giant mouth, like on its stomach or something. I kind of forget, but I do remember that I loved it, and I am hyped. I just don't like certain things of Pokemon Sun and Moon, meaning I don't like at all. I absolutely hate Alolan Muck. Alolan Grimer is okay, but I just hate Alolan Muck. I really do. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Sun and Moon right now. More so love, but there are things that I just don't like right now. I'm hoping that once I do LP it or just play it, that my hate will turn to love. So we'll kind of see how it goes from there. But Voltgon, his Twitter link will be down in the description as well. He's a great dude. He always supports me. He always talks to me. He does talk to me, but he always just replies to some of my tweets. He always just tries to help support my channel, and I try to help support his channel when I'm not either working or sleeping or just eating. I'm a glutton when it comes to food, FYI. So anyways, Vivo Volticon, Rod the Crobat, Vivo Volticon, my question, I'm going to answer your question with the question, why the fuck not? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I already kind of answered that because I love Crobat. I love the fact that it hits hard with the Choice Band. You can just do anything with it. If you want to Scarf it, you can just to outspeed a lot of things. It's already pretty damn fast, so you don't really need the Scarf, but you can have Black Sludge on the thing. And I'm talking about competitive Crobat. Now, why Crobat in general? Because I love its design. I do. I love the fact that I can make fun of it because its mouth looks like a mustache that I kind of mentioned earlier on in the video. So I like it. I like it. I've actually had a shiny Crobat, which is pink. I actually used it in, I think, the Indigo League of Legends, the competitive league that I was in. I believe it was the Indigo, I'm not really sure, but I had a shiny Crobat, and it was named Pretty in pink, and I adored that fucker. Question 2, from Vivo Volticon. Do you think that other generations, besides Generation 1, should get Alolan forms or forms exclusive to the next region. So more or less alolan forms, besides Gen 1. My answer is I want them to. I don't think we're going to get them, otherwise we would have heard about them already, I feel. Because it's already, we're already coming up on Sun and Moon being released. So, I mean, yes, I do feel like other Pokemon besides Gen 1 should get Alolan forms. I do. I just want them to not be sucky. So, I'm kind of, if they did decide to give, like, Generation 2, or whatever, Generation 2 is one of my favorite gens, so Gen 2, if they decided to give Gen 2 Alolan forms, then that would be kind of cool. But looking at Alolan Muck, I would be kind of scared to see what they would do with Gen 2, and I would just be worried. I don't want them to destroy Gen 2, and I don't know. I do think, yes, to answer your question, yes, I do feel like other generations besides Gen 1 should get Alolan form. So to answer your question, yes, I do feel like they should. I just don't want them to mess up. Not mess up. I don't want them to give them trashy. I don't want them to give them trashy designs. So it kind of worries me. I don't think at this point in time, like I'm recording this, on November 15th. So I don't believe. I mean, at this point in time, we would have heard if they were going to do like Gen 2 Alolan forms. At this point, we would have heard, I think, unless they're keeping it a secret, and just not telling us. They just kind of keep it a surprise. I don't know, but we'll find out once we play. And speaking of playing, I will be LPing Pokemon Moon. So if you guys want to go watch that series, I highly suggest you do, because it will be a lot of fun. I'm just gonna do a simple LP of it, because why would I do something so advanced like a Nuzlocke? Simply because it's Pokemon Moon. I want to just play it for the fun of it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I think I answered all of these questions with a good answer. I think I answered all of these questions with a good answer. There were some that I didn't really have an answer to, and I'm really, really sorry about that. I know that you asked these questions to get an answer, and unfortunately I didn't have good answers for some of these, but I do hope that you kind of had a fun time watching this crazy ass video and finding out how many plushes I have. 18. Oh my god. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, but I hope all of you had a great time watching this. I hope all of you have a great day, and I'll catch all of you all on the flip side. Bye guys. Whoosh.